Hello everybody, hope all of you are well, and today we will start your class 10 chemistry practical. So in class 10 there is the syllabus also is same, that means identification of 10 gases and heating on the given substance. That will not do, already you have performed by your hand, okay, in your practical class. Now we will start for the detection of different types of basic radicals or metal cations by using ammonium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide, okay, and that is the part of your analytical chemistry chapter. Already you have read, okay, this chapter already I taught also, okay. So now I will demonstrate the addition of ammonium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide dropwise and excess, okay, to detect these basic radicals, okay. So first I am taking that copper sulfate, okay. All of you know copper sulfate 5H2O is called blue vitriol. You see the color. This is the color, okay, blue crystals of blue vitriol. And first what to do, you have to dissolve it into water. First we will take one test tube and little bit of this salt we will take. This one is sufficient, and then we will add water. And shake it properly. Prepare a homogeneous solution. Now what we are observing, the solution is colored and it is light blue in color. Shaking of solution is one kind of heating. Okay, here if heat required, you can little bit of one. Now you see the all crystals of copper sulfate dissolved. Now keep it here and taking another test tube. So first I will taking 1 ml of this solution. This one, and we'll add sodium hydroxide solution. This one is sodium hydroxide solution, okay. So by dropper we are adding. First we are adding 1-2 drops, and you see the color, pale blue PPT come of copper hydroxide. Next, if we add excess, what will happen? We are adding excess. So there is no change, okay. The amount of precipitate increases and the color remains same, that is pale blue, and it is insoluble, not dissolving in excess sodium hydroxide. If we add more excess sodium hydroxide also, it is not dissolving. So in this way we can detect copper, okay. Actually for copper different tests are there. If we add potassium ferrocyanide, that is not in your syllabus, it will show chocolate brown with precipitate, okay, that will not do. Next, in another test tube, take this solution. This amount is sufficient. And next we will add the ammonium hydroxide solution. This one is ammonia solution. Here it is written ammonia solution. Okay, that means ammonium hydroxide. So here we will add 1-2 drops. That means little. Here you see pale blue precipitate of copper hydroxide formed, and again I am adding 1 drop. So a light blue color or sky color precipitate comes. Now if we add excess, what will happen? See, the solution turn into deep blue color. Actually this is a precipitate. Precipitate turn deep blue color and it is dissolving. Now if we take this solution, it is a clear inky blue color solution. It is forming a complex compound tetraamine copper sulfate and it is soluble. So ammonium hydroxide, when we are adding 1-2 drop, that means little amount, then there will be formation of precipitate of copper hydroxide, that is insoluble. But if we add excess ammonium hydroxide, then it is soluble and we will get a inky blue solution. Hope you can understand. Already the reactions you have learned in your analytical chemistry. Okay. Start another compound, another cation. We will start another salt, okay, that is ferrous sulfate. Actually, the ferrous sulfate salt, okay, should be light green color. But in here, inside this container, all becomes reddish brown type. Here you see light green. Okay, it is turning slight brown.
Oxidation.
Okay, sign yellowish because of the oxidation. Ferrous is converting to ferric. Okay. Actually, ferrous is very much unstable. Because of aerial oxidation, it is becoming ferric. Proper sample, otherwise it will not give taste.
This is actually color of Fe2+, light green color. If you all can see properly.
We have taken this ferrous salt, ferrous sulfate. So here you see this light green color. Now we will take little bit of this salt inside the test tube and we have to dissolve in with water. Now it is completely dissolved. Next, what we will do, we will divide this solution into 2 equal halves. In one half we will add sodium hydroxide solution and another half we will add ammonium hydroxide solution. Here holder is actually not required, although I am holding this one for better view. Next we will add this sodium hydroxide solution. What you are observing? Precipitate is coming. This precipitate is dirty green type of precipitate. Okay, see here, dirty green type of precipitate. If you add excess, it is not soluble. This is nothing but ferrous hydroxide. So this is the observation when we add sodium hydroxide little and excess in ferrous sulfate solution. Next, in another test tube, another part we will add the ammonium hydroxide solution. This one is ammonium hydroxide. We will add ammonium hydroxide first dropwise. Same type of precipitate. It is dirty green precipitate is coming. Where you see the dirty green precipitate is coming. And if you add excess, okay, it is not soluble, insoluble. Okay, another salt.